Morning everybody, this is Lyndel. I'm going to be showing you how to make your own face masks. It's very easy, and you can do it almost in 6 simple steps. So get yourself some material, cut material out 23 centimeters by 16 centimeters, and that's something like 9 inches by 6 inches. Get yourself 2 different colors, so when you finish the face mask you'll be able to know which is the front, which is the back. Get yourself 2 pieces of elastic, and that can be around about 14 centimeters on each piece. And if you don't have elastic, you can use ribbon or string or hair tie. I found if you've got elastic that's got these lines in, you can basically cut it in half and your elastic will go a lot further. Just a piece of thread will come out in the beginning. So when you've got your 2 pieces of material together, you're going to put one corner of the elastic there, and then you're going to close the material, and then you're going to sew, and you're going to reinforce it about 3 times there. Then when you get here, you're going to pick up the other piece of elastic. It's quite complicated doing this with one hand, and you're going to sew the other piece of elastic in the same spot like this. When you get there, you're going to sew it over here. You're going to sew it about 3 or 4 times, just basically to reinforce it. And then you're going to sew all the way here, and you're going to do the same thing with your other piece of elastic, which you're going to fit into the corners like that. Piece of elastic, it's going to go in the corner again over here. Close the material, sew it, get to the other side, close the material, sew it, and then I'm basically going to sew all the way around, and then I'm going to leave a gap about that wide over here, so you can sew, stop the needle, jump over here, sew again. The idea is to keep an opening here so you'll be able to turn the material around a little bit later. Okay, now I've finished sewing, and you can see I've sewn around the edges, and there's my gap that I was talking about. And at each corner over the elastic, I've kind of done and reinforced it going over there several times, because if this face mask is going to get pulled, it's going to come apart at the elastic. Then I've basically trimmed the corners off to neaten it up, and now I'm going to turn the material through here to the right side, and I'm going to do that now. So there I've turned it the right way around, and as you can see the elastics are in the corners. There's my hole that I'm going to sew closed now. So now you're going to sew all along the edges here to reinforce the whole thing, and if you want again you can just do a double stitching over those elastics to keep it in place. And there's the other elastic. I've finished doing the sewing around. As you can see, I've gone all the way around, reinforced some at the corner of the elastic. Now I'm going to show you how to do the darts. The idea is to have 3 darts going. And if you've got a quick pick thing, you're going to push it under here, and you're going to turn the material, and then you're just going to have your dart there, and you're going to sew. You're going to sew over the dart there, and you're going to do that 3 times, and then you're going to have the darts here, and then when I get to the other end, I'm going to put the quick pick underneath again, and then just kind of turn it. Look, doing this with one hand. Oh shit, nice counter. To one hand, and I'm going to turn it like that, and then I'm going to sew it, go over all the 3 darts, because that's also going to be a place that needs to be reinforced, and then you're almost finished. There's the face mask complete with the darts on the sides there, on each side there, reinforced elastic. If you are using a ribbon as opposed to elastic, you'll just put the elastic in the corners, or the ribbon in the corners like you did on the others when we put these elastics in, and just leave the elastics lying inside the mask when it's still in the inside wrong side position. I personally prefer the string because it seems to be nicer and tighter to fit. Okay, there's the mask on. Okay, can't really talk with the mask on, but you're going to find that everybody's head is a different size. So if this elastic is too big, you're going to just have to make a knot here, or you can sew it smaller, because as I say, everybody's head is a little bit different, and then you can obviously use nice funky colored material. And the idea is to use material that is cotton. Another thing people do, they keep a gap open here and they put in a filter that catches all the dirt. I wouldn't know what filter to put in, but I'm sure if you put a lining or some sort in the middle, it'll be a little bit better than it is now. So there's the easy steps on how to make a face mask. If anybody's got a challenge or wants to know some more, you can find me on Facebook, Lyndel Daly, and we can even WhatsApp and I'll help you create the masks. These face masks take you about 10 minutes to make, and I think for me it's not about making yourself the face mask or the face masks just for the family. It's basically to make a whole lot and hand them out to anybody you see who hasn't got a face mask. It might be the dirt guys, the homeless guys that come, the bin pickers, or the electrician that comes to your house. Just make a whole lot, because it can make a difference. Happy creating. Love you lots. Be safe. Bye.